AITA. For testing my husband to see if he checks the backseat before we have our child? I am pregnant with my first child, and I tend to overthink what-if scenarios. I am trying to calm down because we are already stressed preparing for the child. One of my biggest worries is leaving our child in the back seat of the car. I am especially anxious because a coworker's daughter almost died after being left in a car during summer heat a few years ago. Early on, I asked my husband to check the back seat every time he gets out of the car so we could make it a habit. He understood why I was asking and agreed immediately. A month ago, we were looking for a mobile we had brought home from my mom's house. We searched everywhere for days and thought we had left it behind by accident. While using my husband's car, I found the mobile right on the center seat, not hidden at all. When I told him, he laughed it off and said it was just my pregnancy brain. He did not realize it had been in the back seat the whole time. He said it looked like just decoration and he did not register it as important, even though we had been searching for days. I reminded him again how important it was to check the back seat every time we leave the car, but I could not shake the worry. After a week, I decided to test him. I wrote a note on a bright pink post-it asking him to text me when he saw it and stuck it on the back seat in plain view. A week later, he still had not responded. When I asked if he had been checking the back as he promised, he said yes, but when I asked about the note, he replied, "What note?" I lost my temper. I yelled about how serious it is to check the back seat every time we leave the car, especially since we both have ADHD and forget things easily. He told me I was being unreasonable and said I was setting up tests for him to fail. This led to a bigger fight. He admitted he had not been checking the back seat every day like I asked. He said the idea of forgetting a child in the car was ridiculous and could never happen to us. I reminded him of all the news reports every summer of children dying after being left in hot cars. He said those parents were irresponsible and argued that it could not happen to us. When I asked if he thought my coworker was irresponsible, he had no answer and asked to pause the discussion until we had cooled off. I agreed, but we have not revisited it. Since then, whenever we talk about the child, he asks if I think this is another way he will accidentally harm the child. He is usually not passive-aggressive, and I can see that he is hurt by all of this. I want to explain calmly how important this is to me, but I am starting to wonder if he is right. Am I the a-hole for testing him this way?